all my chat niggas who are rappers, my chat niggas with meme pages, chat niggas who are entrepreneurs. I love y'all. Can't get us out of here. We run the shit. With 8 tracks in. Hold up. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. Yo!
Alright.
Oh my God. We on stream right now. Hold on. Chat, we got Lil Yachty here. Hold on. Let me. I know I'm not that new at this streaming shit. Hold up. I'm about to put him on screen that y'all can see him. Salute to Yachty. We bumping this album as we speak. He decided to call in. My nigga, man. What's up with you, bro? Yo, we haven't talked in a minute, like just talking. You feel me? How you?
I'm good, man. I'm chilling. I'm excited. This project is out.
Hey, listen, salute to all my chat niggas. We listen and we kind of digesting the project as we speak, man. But, you know, they know you know stranger to, like, our platform. And that, you know, I was telling them the story. I was like, yo, let me tell you this. You know, the internet's a wild place, and you've had your share, like, you know, in the beginning when niggas, like, get at you this and third, and you might be feeling down. I told him, I said, yo, anytime, like, when I think the whole internet's against me, it's maybe 1 or 2 people that call me. And let me tell you this. Yachty's always been a person that be like, yo, Ak, you good? And he checks on you to make sure mentally you're fine. You know, I say that to say it, I'm like, yo, you can tell when somebody has a good heart. He's not just chasing what's popular or whatever the case is. How you been, my guy?
Man, this project has been all I've been working on every day.
Has it been stressful?
Hell yeah, bro, because I kept changing, I kept recording, and I just kept adding shit, and I just didn't know, you know what I'm saying, what
Why
I
not?
wanted to use. Because, bro, I record so much music, bro. I record so much shit, like, every single day. You know what I'm saying? But I finally, and I had so many songs to choose from, bro. It was so difficult narrowing it down. You know what I'm saying? But
Hey.
I think I decided, I figured it out, and I'm hyped. You know what I'm saying? I'm hyped. I love the response on I've been just Googling it, and I mean, not Googling, but Twittering it. It's trending, and it's getting great response, and I'm happy, man.
Hey, you know what the funny thing is? So, like, you know, I give everybody, you know, salute to the stream who, you know, always supports, and salute to Yachty. By the way, if I'm looking a little bleached, it's the light. I know, I see it on your thing. I'm looking bleached. It's a light. I'm gonna get my lighting right. Okay,
Right.
I'm trying to get a Chris Brown texture. I'm not trying to get the, like, whitewash shit. But, yo, don't do that. Yo, on some real. I saw your Complex Con 2019. Yachty, I see Yachty in the green room. Yachty comes over and says, yo, Ak, I got some shit. So I got
Y'all
some
need
shit.
a charger, y'all. I'm on one.
Yeah.
Don't give me the charger.
Yachty tells me, yo, Ak, I got some shit. And he said, bro, whenever you hear this album, you're gonna, like, it's gonna be what people expect. Now, you know, we're in the era of, like, yo, people saying they did an album, like, in 2 weeks or whatever. How long did you spend on this particular project? Because, you know, I know you mentioned doubts, but it looked like you put a lot of effort into this.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I started this shit right after I did Nothing to Prove, so damn near.
Really?
Almost 2 years, bro. Let me see. Yeah, this shit was almost 2 years, bro. Dead ass. Like, October 2018 is when I started working on this shit. But I had changed it up, bro. I changed it so many times.
Why?
Like, because, bro, I just couldn't get I couldn't figure out the formula, you know what I'm saying, that I wanted to go with. I had this shit was very alternative and melodic at first, and it wasn't much rap, and then I was like, nah, man, I've been going for, I gotta come back with some, what my fans want to hear, you know what I'm saying, and then it had a lot of singing songs on it. It was kind of a lot more singing, like love songs. I was like, nah, it need to be like, cause I don't know. And then I played it for Thug, and Thug was like, he gave me a whole bunch of pointers, so I kind of scrapped that one.
Wait. So you play your album for Thug. Like, what does Thug say? And then how do you even mentally process, like, yo, I'm gonna scrap it? Because you work hard on songs, bro. Like sometimes
but
you might.
I respect. It's some people in this world whose opinion I truly and genuinely respect. You know what I'm saying? I don't think why would Thug tell me, like, some shit for no reason? Like, why would he just set me out there? Like he could have did that. He could have lied to me and be like, oh yeah, this shit cool. Yeah, that shit hard. You know what I'm saying? But he just kept it real with me and was like, yeah, tell me a bunch of different stuff, and I went back in there and just kind of redid it.
Yo, whether people know it or not, bro, I think you're at veteran status now. You're not a rookie. You're not the dude who, yo, is he gonna be a one hit wonder? No, that's not you. Like, you're the guy who you've delivered albums already. You've proved a lot of points.
I ain't gonna lie though, bro. A lot of people still try to treat me like that though.
How?
They just try. They just be trying to, bro. When people speak on my name, bro, niggas try to throw salt and dirt on it every time.
Well, I really ask you that because I'm like, yo, I remember hearing a story of somebody saying that they had to tell like an artist who was kind of like established already in the game that, yo, hey, maybe you should like do some other shit. And there's an ego that comes with it. So when you listen to Thug, like, it's not your first rodeo. It's not like you just made your first album. I know all due respect to Thug, but what makes you even listen to that? Or do you have some ego to be like, wait, whoa, what you mean it's not fire or whatever the case is?
Well, I just think Thug is fire. I think Thug is fire. Shit, I've been listening to Thug since like fucking ninth grade. You know what I'm saying? Nah, fuck that, middle school. So like, I respect his opinion. You know what I'm saying? And shit, yeah, pretty much. I mean, I want my shit to be fire. You know, not like I was like, I don't know, but some of the things he was saying were valid points. I'm saying it's not like he was just talking gibberish.
You know, through me and your conversations throughout the years, you know, I think we've had that conversation. By the way, I remember Yachty hit me up and he said, Yachty said to me, Yachty said, nigga, I seen that streaming party you had, and I was like, oh shit, you Yachty, you watching when we not, like, why we not on the phone? But here's the thing, that conversation developed into, like, kind of getting to kind of the crux of the matter, and I think this has been a dilemma for you, right? It's like, what do your fans want, and what maybe is like the mainstream thing that might work, right? And
those
it's like,
two, and what I want to do myself.
Bingo. So those three things, right? How do you mitigate that at this point? Like, how do you make that decision?
That's another reason why I scrapped the album so many times. You know what I'm saying? Doing what I want to do is what I started with. I was like, I don't think this is what the folks want to hear right now. Just being real with myself. Then it was doing kind of like, it's so hard because what a lot of my real fans want opposed to what works is different. You know what I'm saying? Like, my true core fan base, they be looking for a side of Yachty that ain't the biggest side of me. You know what I'm saying?
It's not that mainstream side that would get you all other shit.
The most streaming side. And then I'll be having to sometimes just rap because niggas be trying me, bro. I still feel like I don't get my credit. Like, I really could.
Hey, I'm gonna give another story that maybe I've shared before, but maybe I've not. I remember when, you know, like, again, as I was doing the intro to before I even get into your album, I was like, yo, Yachty was of a generation that took arrows for everybody who was looking at what he was doing and other people like him. Like, yo, that's some underground weirdo SoundCloud shit. But in reality, these days, this is the mainstream, right? So you took all those arrows. I remember one of the arrows you took when niggas was like, man, we not going to take this nigga serious. He not going to last no 4 or 5 years. He can't rap. You took that challenge on your shoulder. I remember you played me some shit. You were like, yo, I've been writing these bars. Nope. And by the way, in chat, this is no gas, no nothing. He ain't saying, oh, niggas wrote me bars. He said, yo, I've been writing this shit, and I'm going to go to Hot 97, I'm going to spit it. And I even said to you, I said, why do you even want to do it, man? They're never going to accept you. So you've always taken that challenge. In hindsight, and even now, as you say, you may not still get the credit you really deserve. How do you feel about that?
I mean, I guess like I ain't no time to sit down. Just gotta keep going because a lot of other rappers get the credit that I feel. I ain't gonna get into that, but niggas be getting credit, bro. Like, I really rap. You know what I'm saying? Like, but then again, I be taking these long ass breaks. Like, bro, I ain't put this album out since October 2018. Like, I can't be mad. I ain't mad at nobody. I promise I won't let it happen again. Like, but I genuinely had a lot of shit going on last year. You know what I'm saying? I just wasn't in the right mindset. But, man, I'm on go. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to drop bro. I'm dropping so much. This album, it's out, but I'm not stopping. Like I'm just gonna keep. I'm about to go young boy.
I know that is dropping every month. You gotta drop it every month. You gotta drop it every month.
That man, young boy, drop at 4 in the morning.
That's a fact, yo. He'll drop every month, whenever, no matter what time. Like,
oh man, he don't care. But his fan base that far though. He built it like that. But that's how I'm about to get my shit back right. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to feed my fans and just get them that shit.
Hey, we gotta talk about it because I remember your comment on my Instagram post, nigga. The one when I said, yo, Lil Nas X said to me, he was like, yo, bro, if you just trying to tell me I look cute, what up? And I said, Yachty, I forget you rocked the dress up in the bank account video, my nigga.
I thought you were talking about the comment when I said something about
the Kylie
2,000 burgers.
Oh no, I love them drinks. I love them. No, but so. By the way, when I met you at Complex Con, right, and like we ran into each other, you said, I sent Drake this joint. He said he's gonna get on it, and I'm being patient. But again,
at that time,
huh?
I ain't had a verse at that time.
You ain't had the verse at that time. So catch me up to date and tell as much as you're willing to divulge publicly. Because I remember hearing that and I was like, yo, you know, in the back of my mind, I was like, yo, Yachty, like, to keep it real, everything I see you position yourself, you're supposed to get it expeditiously. But then when you said, like, you're waiting, I'm like, that shit might not come through. And what are you gonna, like, what's going to happen? What's going to be the single? What position you going to go afterwards? Explain to us the mindset you were in when you sent Drake a song, and how that come together.
Man, so I had put a snippet up on Finsta, and he heard it, and he was like, he fucked with it. So I sent it to him, but bro,
wait, you put it up on what?
Finsta.
Wait, the private Instagram shit, like some fake Instagram shit?
Yeah.
Wait, Drake got a Finsta?
Slow down.
We gonna find it. Chat, let's find it right now. But go ahead. Okay, you put it up on Finsta and what happened?
Hey, yo, hold on. Yo, remember when you took a shot with Virtual Drake on live, bro? You was tweeting.
No. Yachty, you know I'm here to talk about it all. You know why niggas got... Alright, hold on. I didn't even address that. Why niggas got that to say like, yo, that Drake got me drunk? Bro, I was drinking
you fell out of your chair.
I did. Yo, Yachty, here's the thing though. Bro, yo, you see when new music comes out, like, this is one of the things I always say to people. Even, I'll say to you, Yachty, if I ever have any, like, critique of you, it's never from the back. Bro, I be loving this music shit so much that, yeah, you can say I do some gossip shit and blah, 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 but, bro, I be loving this music shit. Bro, when Drake, I didn't even know Drake was dropping. I knew Drake was dropping, like, midway through the day. Bro, I was so fucking excited. Nigga, I'm over here taking shots for your shit. So, again, I'm already a little bit tipsy. Drake and his motherfucking ass gonna say take a shot with me. I'm trying to be like, I'm tough. I'm a drinker. I poured half a cup, nigga. He said pour a shot. I poured half a cup. And I drunk it, bro. It was done. But anyway.
Okay. I forgot what we was talking about. Oh, yeah. I put the snippet on Finsta. And he heard it and he was like, damn, he fucked with it. I sent it to him, but goddamn, it took like, I didn't get that verse back. I probably sent it to him in October. I don't think I got it back till like February. I sent it to him like November or October, and I didn't get it back. I don't think like February. So I was nervous as hell.
Was the baby on it at that point? Because I'm guessing that was bank account, correct?
Yep, the baby was on it, but I was kind of scared. I didn't know if he was gonna do the verse or not, and I damn sure ain't bugging about it. I just trust the process. Nah, you know what I mean? And he probably he sent that motherfucker. Last minute.
Oh my god!
I knew I wanted to have it out by March 9th, but he came and he was real cool and he was down for the video and everything worked out, man. Him and his team, they were real responsive and cohesive, man. I appreciate him, man, because he didn't have to do that, man.
Hey, that video was really like a short movie. Like, by the way, you know, if there was a few and a couple rappers that they could pick that they could say could act, like I think Drake would be in there. You would be in there, and I think even the baby would be in there. You guys are like, of course, personalities and characters, but characters that is like not only rappers, y'all can act. What inspired you to put on that motherfucking dress, though? I gotta get to it. Let's get straight to the fucking girl.
I just, so crazy about. Bro, the song's called Opus Bank. I just thought it'd be fun to reenact an Oprah episode. You know what I'm saying? And pass my other phone. That nigga P calling me. I ain't think none of it. Like, I ain't think people was gonna hate on it. And this nigga calling my phone.
Salute to P, man.
I'm gonna call. I think he outside. I'm gonna call nigga on my other phone.
That's all good. It's all good. It's all good.
I ain't think none of it, bro. Like, I swear, I ain't think nobody was gonna diss me, or like, I ain't think niggas was gonna talk shit. Hello? You outside? Alright. I ain't think niggas was gonna talk shit. I ain't think niggas was gonna,
Well, I'm about to get this light off my face. I can start looking at Michael Jackson.
It's so crazy, bro. I just didn't think niggas was gonna take it the way they did. I forgot the world was really set up how they was when it came to certain shit. Like, I forgot niggas was really judgmental and just was how they is.
And I mean, you weren't offended by, like, whatever comments it was, though, right?
Yeah, no, I don't give a fuck.
Did you? So you kind of came up with that, pretty much.
I did.
This shit went viral.
Yeah. I mean, anybody hate can suck my dick, bro. Niggas been hating on me since I came in.
Do you look at that, and the way I seen how that video was, because I remember somebody sent me the video and the shit was like 9 minutes, and I said, what type of music video is this? Are you thinking about it a little bit more in terms of acting?
What, the video or me personally?
You personally, because I think people probably look at that and be like, yo, this is somebody who clearly doesn't care about being so macho or tough like a lot of rappers care about, that he could do many different things. Maybe he could possibly get in the acting world. You could play a fucking nerd who's to some extent you did it in the Life is Good video where you're like working at you're working at Apple. You get me?
Nah, it's a fact, bro. That's what I'm saying. I ain't gonna lie, I got some shit lined up already. Just this corona shit done slowed everything down. Nigga, P put up in a fucking got a McLaren. What the fuck is that?
Salute to P, man.
I had some shit going on already, bro. It wasn't until this corona shit shutting shit down and shit like that. But man, it's up, bro. As soon as who that? Hold on. Who that? That nigga. You seen P? Alright, but yeah, man. I got some shit lined up already though. For real. Like, I can't speak too much on this real early development, but bro.
That's fine. Hey,
I'm listening.
I do also want to ask you, right? So like the corona shit going on. You just dropped your music, right?
Right.
Bro, did you think for a second, like, yo, I don't know, maybe I shouldn't drop it now? Because I be thinking that, like, for every artist, they got to go through that thought to say, hey, I was scheduled to drop during this time.
No, I swear to God, I ain't want to.
You don't want to? Why not?
But I ain't had no choice. I'm doing an interview with Act.
Tell P what up.
It's riding, ain't it? Act, say what up.
Yo, P, what up, nigga? Man, that by the way, that nigga's the CEO of the year. You the CEO of the year.
You fuck with the album?
Nigga, we listening right now. That's why we got Yachty on, nigga. We doing a listening party.
This nigga drunk in here, old drunk ass nigga.
Stop playing me, Yachty. Stop playing me,
This
Yachty.
shit hard. Boy.
Stop playing me. Hey yo, I'm gonna tell you the song they like so far.
That shit going dumb, nigga. Oh God, nigga, I'm finna fuck them niggas up. Oh God.
Yo, Yachty. Yachty, track 3, split that whole time shit, they fuck with that. They say that shit's nasty. And also the shit with the TV joint with you, Tierra Whack, ASAP Rocky, and Tyler. How you get that shit together, nigga?
Hey, bro, I swear to God, that shit wasn't even supposed to happen like that. That song's supposed to have Rocky and Ferg on it. It was supposed to be me, Rocky, and Ferg. I sent it to Ferg, but I don't think he ever got on it. Then I guess Rocky played it for Tyler. And Tyler was like, oh, I'm getting on this. Hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? I got music with Tyler, but it never came out. Why do niggas call you back when you decline a call? Like, if I decline you, bro, I'm coming back.
You probably think you did about this. Hey, no, wait, hold on. Is that inspiration for a song like that song, right? And especially the people you're putting on it, Tyler, not Tyler, but ASAP, Rocky, and you were trying to even put Ferg. Does you ever heard like One Train? Like that's a dope posse cut. Like, that's an A$AP Rocky song. It's pretty much a dope-ass beat. He gets a bunch of people to jump on it, and then people just kind of like... It's been like a pop debate on who has the better verse. I felt that was... TD's your shit.
Tierra went, and I put Tierra in there because I knew Tierra was gonna smash.
Nah, Tierra ate y'all niggas, man. She was going crazy.
I knew she was. I did that purposely about wanting her to win. Like I was like, bro, I know Tierra. I know she gonna eat because it was done. It was me, Tyler Rocky. It was a finished song. I had down there begged Tierra to do her verse. I had sent it to her before Tyler did. I had asked her to get on it before Tyler told me he was getting on it. I had to beg her. I didn't get her shit till damn near way after. You know what I'm saying? And she went stupid. 8 niggas. I was so happy. She deserved that, man. Tierra Rock is the shit.
Hey, yo, again, by the way, and salute to everybody in the chat. I see people coming in and coming out. Yo, we are live. Like, this is not I'm playing a played interview or a recorded interview with Yachty. Yachty's here kicking with us. Yachty's been on the stream. Yachty that nigga, man. Like, Yachty. Hey, Yachty the only nigga that could crack any joke about me in a conversation, and I know it's out of a place of mad love. You know, it's always just mad love, and I fuck with Yachty because of that. Hey, Yachty, so
I wish we could have played 2K, bro. We should have got on that 2K tonight.
Nigga, we don't only have tonight. We could get on tomorrow, the day after. It's fine, nigga. It's fine. Wherever you might even need a couple practice games, nigga. I'm here to give you this. Plus, I lost to you in that on the stick shit. I'm so mad, bro, because everybody keeps saying to me, "How do you lose to Yachty?" They keep saying, yo, Yachty is trash. I lost you. It was Fortnite, though. It's Fortnite. First
off, I ain't trash. Second off, I can't. Yo, bro. Yo, man. I ain't even gonna speak on it. We're gonna run that, though.
Yo, Yachty, real quick, because, again, this is another thing that I'm so glad, like, you know, I fuck with you, because we also talk about just general rap game and shit like that, too. What? The state of QC right now. How do you feel about everything? How do you feel about your position in it? And obviously your time. This is your time. I think Lil Baby had a crazy run. I feel like
he's still running. That nigga feet gotta be tired.
Did you expect that? Like, I don't think.
Yeah. Before everybody, ask him on the label who's the first artist to support him.
Hey, man, he said that. He said that. I remember that interview. He said that.
I've been telling him, like, bro, you gonna be big, bro. Way before he even knew added to his flow, I just felt it. You know what I'm saying? And he was too real, bro. Like, that nigga was solid. He wasn't like fraud. Like rappers be fraud, bro. You can see through it, bro. Nigga, he a real nigga. His niggas real niggas. Lil said niggas he keep around him real niggas. Like solid. Like niggas I really used to go, like if anything was to even happen to me or somebody try me, I'm calling them niggas up. You know what I'm saying? This before he was rapping, like just when he was around. Like
So wait, you're close, because I've heard this a lot and I'm like, yo, I ain't gonna lie, I love his music, so whatever y'all say about him right now, I believe. Lil Baby, but like you're saying Baby them really like that. Like
that's what I'm saying to you, bro.
There's no cap in this rap.
Man, if anything was to happen to me, that's the first niggas I'm calling, bro. I'm not calling the police. I'm calling the bros. Niggas really move like that. Really get down. Really run this city. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. Man, and it's been like that when I was 2016, 2017, when I was fresh out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Before he was even taking it serious on that. But it's like level 10 now.
So I gotta ask you. I'm looking at the track listing. I don't see Baby, I don't see Migos, I don't see City Girls. Yeah. I don't see even Leighton Green. Like, what's going on? Why there ain't no QC members on this tape? No, at least big and featured.
I ain't gonna lie, I got some hard shit with Baby going on my deluxe. I ain't gonna lie. Hard shit with Baby. But you know what it was? That shit, it didn't fit. Like the vibe of it.
That's news though. That's news, by the way, chat.
Oh yeah, that's my first time saying that. Yeah.
Baby's definitely on the deluxe. Okay, bet.
That's my first time even saying I was doing a deluxe. But yeah, Baby.
That's another thing too. Hey,
yeah, Baby's definitely on there.
You know what people think? They're like, yo, if they don't see y'all doing something, because QC's such a force, but people also kind of think of y'all as like one big ass group. So they want y'all to have like mad collabs all over the place. But again, we see these situations where even Lil Baby's project, you know, he did his thing and whatever. Like, is it a concerted effort to say, yo, this is in-house shit, but we're not gonna only do that. We're gonna just like fucking spread our wings and not make people think that we're just, oh, if you listen to a Lil Baby project, he gonna have the Migos and Yachty all over the shit. You feel me? Or we listen to a Yachty project, he gonna have vice versa all over the shit.
It'd be so interesting when people they like expect certain features. Like people expect certain features to be on my album before I drop my track list, and they was like, "This shit better have." I know his shit gonna have such and such, such and such, and such and such. Like, what up, boy? So it's like, what?
Hey.
I got it, man.
Yeah, yo, I want to ask you this question, right?
They shut it down. What you say?
I want to ask you this question just because, like, I think I've been hearing this a lot.
What you say?
I hear people saying a lot of artists are unsure about dropping music because they make activity type music or club type music, and all clubs are closed. Like, what do you think about that? You know, I heard even Russ.
I definitely took it into consideration. You know what I'm saying? I make festivals / turn up / party music. You know what I'm saying? Outside, I make summer music. Outside, top down music. You know what I'm saying? But can't like, fuck it. That shit, but my shit's so hard, bro. I know the youth gonna love it. She gonna, man. Come on, bro. Fuck it. All I can do is fuck it.
Oh shit! Let me get this out of here. By the way, anything I seen on that screen right there, that's mad old. I don't know what they're talking about there. Anyway, I think the phone died real quick. Chat, y'all with me? That was Lil Yachty. Cherry should I don't know what Cherry is. Oh, Yachty, go back! Let's go! Yo, what's good, nigga?
My phone died.
The phone gave out. I know. It's all good.
But like I was saying, man, that shit, you got it. You can only, either you're gonna be scared. Fuck it though. I got so much music though, bro. I'm coming back. I'm just, like I told you, I'm finna go, young boy. I'm just gonna start dropping. So, fuck it. But I've been looking at the response and they love it. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I don't even care. I swear to God, like, of course you want it to be successful, but I'm so happy with the way people are responding. Like, I know I'm good. Like, I'm comfortable regardless because I know they love it. I wish outside was open, boy. It'd be up. Like I'm talking about these festivals, I'd be smashing them, slapping it back and forth around. But it's all good. Next year we're gonna kill it.
Hey, listen, I do think also during this period of limbo, you got to keep your fans entertained. Hey, I'm gonna ask you this question, right? And I think you've spoken on it before because again, I think I give you're like generation zero. Right? In terms of a lot of the people who are enjoying the benefits of now they're kind of even maybe close to being a lane like you, they're mainstream already. They never had to go through the douse, this, and they're accepted. They never got they never got labeled as, oh, you don't know nothing. Don't even get asked those questions. Yo, you're lit, it's great. You know what I mean? They're accepted. I remember back in 2016, you took offense, and shit, I remember even someone who I think is a mutual friend, ugly guy, he told me, he said, yo, Yachty used to tell me, man, yo, stop saying your music is only going to be around for two years or so. It's been like 4 or 5 since you've been doing your thing. And you've always said your music ain't only to last in a small time period. How do you make sure that as time goes by, people don't look at you like you're a has-been or, he's washed up or shit, you just fall out of everything that's possible.
It's so crazy, bro, because if you fuck around not drop, like, nigga, I hadn't dropped nothing in 2019. I dropped one freestyle on my SoundCloud. Niggas telling me I'm washed up. How? I ain't dropped nothing. Like, I ain't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? So it really is a difficult process, but honestly, you just gotta be you. Drop that fire, bro. The way this music shit set up, bro, niggas that hate you today and love you tomorrow as long as you please them, bro. Like, had this album been whack, niggas told me I was done for. Niggas be like, nigga, he's done. Niggas was saying before I dropped it, in your comments, his whole career depends on this album. You know what I'm saying? Like,
did you think that? Like, what you think?
I mean, not my whole career because I do so much more than music, but I definitely feel like, well, just the way music is set up and when these kids are, the way these fans are, bro, I hadn't been around. I've been so off the market that it was a very critical album, and it was very important that it was good, like and enjoyable and likable and turn and amped up. So I definitely took that. That was another reason why I kept changing around, because I didn't want to just do it how I want to do it, because I knew it had to have a certain formula to be accepted.
Hey, I see, by the way, in chat, I'm reading what y'all saying. Y'all are going crazy. Y'all want me to ask about Juice and Cardi. I'm going to get to that, okay? Yeah, they got a million things they want me to ask you about. And by the way, somebody said Draft Day snapped. Okay, cool.
That's my new artist.
That's a new artist?
Yes, sir. Concrete Records.
What's Concrete Records? Put me on game.
That's my new label. I ain't announced it yet, but Concrete Records.
Concrete Records, Draft Day. How did you find this individual? Because I never heard of Draft Day before.
We them Concrete boys. I grew up with them. You know what I'm saying? I'm real close with his sister, and I grew up with him in high school. And he a good kid, man. He been waiting his turn, and he dumb hard. He just been waiting his turn. He just been waiting. He been around there. He just been waiting throughout the 17 days and all that. So now it's time. It's my first actual artist on paper, and I'm gonna take him all the way up through there.
How are you gonna approach this differently than even a selling team? Like, does he understand the weight of, like, yeah, you might be someone who could help him, but you can't carry him? Does he understand that?
I mean, I see. This time I don't have 10 people. It's just one. So I'm gonna take him under my wing, and I'm gonna really, give him that game. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't gonna. I'm saying, bro, 2020 on, you ain't too many places you gonna see him without me. See me without him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm about to put him in everybody's face. Watch. You gonna see? Yeah, remember? I said it right here. They gonna know who he is.
Okay, and I'm getting some the chat going crazy with questions. Hey, so question. And by the way, this is one of my questions too, right? Like, fuck it. Whatever niggas would say about you, like, could you tell us? Because you know what? I always said, I think I said it to you personally. I was like, yo, I ain't the biggest fan of this whole city girls wave, real ass bitch give a fuck about a nigga. You know what I mean? I'm like, yo, what's going on? What's this philosophy being pushed? When I heard Yachty wrote it, I was like, oh, hold up now. Now, it's a hot song. Very successful. You know, I don't think people have ever seen you as a writer. But you are. Like, what do you say about that? And also even people that say, yo, why don't you just write for other people at this point? Like, yo, you can write for the city girls and kick it.
Man, I got it. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I've been on that for like around the industry. You know what I'm saying? But crazy shit is, I didn't leak that information, bro. I never leaked that information on me being writing that song, man. It was OGXTP who was fucking that's who is he Jetson made it manager. See, he in my Finsta. He in my Finsta, so he seen that. I don't know if he ain't know or not, but he leaked that information. And then Curran Frost asked me on his podcast.
Yeah, salute to Curran Frost.
See, I ain't never lied, and I ain't never lied in no interview, bro. Anybody ask me?
You're not no liar. Sometimes you're too honest. You don't know how to say no comment.
Exactly.
You don't know how to say no comment.
Exactly, and I'm always gonna answer. So he asked me about it, and I explained it because I knew it was out, and Genius had posted it. And so it was like, I just spoke on it, but I ain't leaked that shit. I didn't give a fuck, man. I ain't even write that song for clout, bro. I wrote that song on. They didn't ask me to write that. Like, the niggas didn't come to me and be like, yo, Yachty, can you write us a song? Because niggas didn't even know I could do it. I did that shit on my own, like on some bored shit. Like, just wanted to see if I could do it. Did that shit, and that shit did what it had to do. But like I was saying, man, I'm telling you, man, I ain't even never gonna speak on that. I'm telling you, I'm throughout the industry.
Yachty, I just want to get an idea, okay? And you don't got an answer. So I'm throwing you the excuse, the no comment excuse. I'm throwing it to you.
I don't even want to get down. I don't even want to go down there.
No. I'm not asking about that. I'm just saying, what does writing a song like that? We all know you wrote it, right? But like, what does writing us? Because a lot of times, I've heard, I'm like, yo, so and so said they wrote for Beyonce or blah blah, and these songs that do crazy numbers, we're like, what the fuck? The person who wrote it cashed out. Like, could you give us an idea? 6 figures, 7 figures, 5 figures? Like, what we talking about, Yachty?
I don't even want to talk about writing. Oh God.
Okay.
That's a secretive. That's a under the ground. I don't know nothing about it. I don't know.
Yachty, real quick, and this is a little bit random, and I'm throwing you the no comment. If you don't want to no comment, if you don't want to speak on it, just please, I beg you, please just use no comments. Fine. Recently I seen Genius. That wasn't Genius. DJ Booth. Salute to Gunna. Put out his project last week, and whatever. They said they're not really promoting what got going on because of he got on live and did something that had to do with drugs. Now, you've been a very clean image type of guy. One of the things that we've talked about when you got on here was like, yo, you ain't gonna be doing certain things because, there's a lot of the brands that fuck with you is because you're not. And by the way, you're not faking. You're actually someone who doesn't get into certain shit. What do you think about, like, maybe even media looking at artists who may talk about drugs or promote drugs and be like, yo, we gonna shy away from it? I know it doesn't apply to you, but it applies to the landscape.
It's always been that way, though, bro. I'm surprised people let a lot of shit slide. Like, if you think back before I was even rapping, like, man, these companies and corporations weren't letting black people and rappers only get these endorsements because they care too much about the image. That shit was important, like, niggas ain't just letting anything slide, so I've always understood that. That's why I never even when I was a kid and I wasn't on nothing, like 18, I still, even if I would never promote it. I would never see. People don't understand the difference, know how to separate their personal life and this social media shit. I don't even be on social media like that no more, bro. I be on social media straight trolling, or on your page. I be on your page and our music generation. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Like, just to catch up on what the fuck going on in the hip hop industry world, news shit. You know what I'm saying? But niggas be taking that social media shit. But then at the same time, man, niggas could do what they. I don't know, man.
No. I really want to know, yo, Yachty, how haven't you caught up? And by the way, if you don't want to speak about it, it's fine too. But if there is something you could confess, that's fine too. How come you've never got caught up on something, bro? Like, listen, I haven't been in 1/50th the amount of studio sessions as you. Yeah. But I see things and whatever habits floating around. And if I was there to record or I was in that environment, maybe more than I am, maybe you would consider it. So I wonder, with you, how come you haven't gotten into like anything
drugs?
Huh?
Like drugs, alcohol?
Drugs, yes, of course.
Yeah, alcohol burns. I took a shot in high school, burned my damn throat. I took another shot 2 years ago, almost 3 years ago, with two girls. We was playing Uno. And they dared me, and I lost, and I threw up all over my floor. I said, oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Like, at that point, I was 20, so I thought maybe I'm grown now. I could take a shot and fuck with it. Hell no. Fuck alcohol, so I don't drink. That shit's for the devil.
There hasn't been no pressure? Like nobody pressures you like, yo, Yachty, everybody's doing the whippets, nigga. You gotta do it next.
Like, no, ain't nobody around me doing no whippets. Pass me that top. You know what I'm saying? But this is what I'm saying though, like, I ain't never been like I'm on these studio shows, niggas smoke weed all day. Like, smoking weed, it don't feel good to me. Like, it don't make me feel good. So like, it ain't my thing. You know what I'm saying? And I'm cool on whip it. You know what I'm saying? But that's other people. That's their personal preference. Though. I don't have, bro. People love getting high, bro. That shit is beautiful. Like, it's amazing feeling. Like, people fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, people do what they do to get in their vibe. You know what I'm saying? You gotta respect. I respect people's craft. You know what I'm saying?
You never thought that, hey, yo, shit, so-and-so is hot and they get high when they do music. Maybe I should get high too. I'm wondering the pressure that you feel. You gotta feel pressure. Yeah, you're not gonna sit here and tell me you don't get no pressure, bro.
I'm gonna tell you, bro, even if I was to do a drug or try a drug, I would never in my life go public. And it's a personal life that you live and you choose. You know what I'm saying? People only see what you allow them to. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, like, if I was fucking crackhead, nobody would know. Like, I would never go on the internet like, y'all crack. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would never do that. I would never do that. You know what I'm saying? That's just me personally, because I personally got an image and a brand. You know what I'm saying? Other niggas can do what the fuck they want to do, because they niggas is making money. They don't give a fuck. I've been making my money from other ways other than just rap, so I can't be as free. I've been wanting to get a face tat or a neck tat or hand tat. I can't though. I gotta thinking on my life and shit that I want to do. So I can't. You know what I'm saying? Like, all my tattoos are on the opposite side of my arm where you can't see, or on my body. You know what I'm saying? I'm a rapper. I've been wanting diamond teeth, permanent diamond teeth. Like, what the fuck? But I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? I just got too much going on, too much that I want to do. So it's just me specifically thinking I be forward thinking, and I don't mix my personal life with my business life. You know what I'm saying? So anything that I would do, but I don't drink, I don't smoke. But if I did, I would never. No one would know.
Hey, Yachty, you've always been, if you think about just your habits and things you put out in music, you don't come across like that corny nigga who nobody wants to be like, but you also don't come across like nobody's faking, trying to be cool, and you don't promote nothing that you're not really into. So I respect that a lot, because sometimes people follow or fall into if everybody's doing this, I gotta rap about it or promote it, and I salute you for that. Let me ask you a question though, because chat, relax. They keep spamming Carti and Juice WRLD. I want to ask you real quick,
Coach,
about even Juice WRLD. I don't even know why they're spamming Juice WRLD. Truth be told, maybe you can tell me. But what did you think about we lost Juice WRLD? How did that affect you? We haven't spoken in a while. How have you even, maybe other people around you? Again, I've never, if there was any rapper who I would be like, yo, he ain't on it and some shit, I would say it's you, right?
Right.
Like, how do you, even when you see other people, be like, hey, listen, bro, I'm going to just say this. You ain't got to follow me, but I'm going to just, I care for you. Because you are a caring individual, trust me.
Yeah.
And I've gotten that type of vibe from you.
Right.
What's your thoughts on Juice WRLD and everything else?
Man, I just watch shit, man, so crazy, because, like, nigga who live in my house, he live in my house and he live in Juice's house. He live back between Juice in LA and my house in Atlanta. Real close to both of us. I actually introduced him to Juice. Was living with him. Well, he lived with both of us, but he had just got off the phone with him the night before, because it was Juice's birthday week. So he was getting on a flight that day to go meet Juice in Chicago. So when I went to sleep, I knew he was leaving that day. So when I woke up, he knocked on my door, waking me up, saying like he dead. It was like I was in shock. Like it didn't even make no sense. Like my nigga who's literally about to get on the plane to go see him, knocked on the door like, that nigga, he's dead. And I was like it didn't even sink in. It was so crazy to me. It was like, it didn't make no sense, bro. It just didn't make any sense, bro. You know what I'm saying? It didn't.
Yo, we've lost so many, young artists, great artists. Rest in peace to XXXTentacion. Rest in peace to Lil Peep. Rest in peace to Juice WRLD. Shit, even in the older demographic, rest in peace to even Nipsey. How does that affect you when you hear something like that? Because, I'm going to be honest with you. Like, and whatever people think of me or whatever position I play in hip-hop, I do realize that this is such a ultra honored and it's a gifted almost not only career path, but it's a club. You get me? And that shit fucked me up. Like it was a speechless thing. I remember Cardi B messaging me, was like, yo, Ak, is this true? And like I was just like, I just got off the phone with someone who confirmed it, but I was like, no, this can't be true. This shit fucked me up. Like, how do you take that shit? Because
that shit was crazy. The X shit really fucked me up. Like the X shit.
No, the X shit. Oh, I don't even want to talk about that, bro.
Man, the X shit. Man, that shit had me so depressed, bro, and sad, bro. That shit was different, bro. That shit was different because I really fucked with that nigga, man. That nigga was really ahead of his time. Like, man, young nigga, man. I was talking to that nigga when he was in jail. Like, before all that shit, I had a show with that nigga. Me, him, and Uzi had a show before any of us was popping. I'm talking about maybe 200 people in the crowd. Him and Ski opened up for us, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, Man, that shit was crazy, bro. And then to see his impact, man, that shit had me so sad. Then Juice, bro, I was close with Juice. You know what I'm saying? Like, me and Juice was close. When I was talking to Juice, man, Juice had sent me damn near 40 emails. Yo, I want to sign to the selling team. I'm talking about 2016. Like, I could pull him up, like, from him. Like, him, tweets from him telling people, y'all tell Yachty check his email. Like, that man fucked with me, bro. You know what I'm saying? He was a good kid, bro, and he just wanted to be great. You know, it's unfortunate, man. Like, this industry, bro, it's a lot more stressful than people understand, man. Sometimes people, you know, got to deal with it in ways that they can, you know, whether it's drugs or drinking or, you know, a lot of people never understand how stressful this industry can get.
No, 100%.
A lot of pressure, too.
Of course. And I like, maybe not to the degree you feel it, but like, shit, I know I felt it in every situation as well. So, you know, I empathize with you so much. You know, I think we all collectively try to heal. You know, rest in peace to X, rest in peace to Juice WRLD, rest in peace to really anyone who lost their lives, especially, you know, going along and operating as they have been, you know, in this hip hop shit. I will ask you, because my chat, they're harassing me. I don't know why.
About Carti?
Why they keep asking about Carti? Like, tell me. No, you gotta tell me, because I'm lost. Tell me.
Man, damn it. A few steps from God, man. A few steps from God, man. Shouts out to Jordan, man. Hey, that nigga Carti, bro, is a weird nigga, bro. That nigga's different. He different, bro. He different. Me and him have the weirdest relationship, bro, because I've known Carti since 2015. Since 2015. I've known him for about 5 years now, because I'm from Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I was listening to Carti when I was in high school. So when I first started buzzing a little bit, we was kind of around the same people when I used to hang around Digital Nines and shit. It was just certain people that he used to hang around. I was supporting him early on. Like, I went to a show. This nigga had a show in the back of someone's house. Like, he was standing on a pickup truck, performing, like, to maybe 13 people. Like, I swear to God. And it was him and Ian, and I just supported him. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's when I met that nigga, and then we just got a real weird relationship. I could never explain. Nobody would ever understand. It's just he's an interesting person, man. And, you know, he leaves a very mysterious trail, which makes people genuinely, like, fall in love with him and ready to die over any slither of information, because he don't let too much out. You know. So,
you know, I feel like I've had, like, why is that? Because like Yachty, like, so do you think this is by design? Because, you know, I've had conversations with you and shit, you've shared it on here. Even when we talk about whether it's Carti or even Uzi, like, I feel like, yo, like, by the way, I don't know if you ever know, I've talked to Carti before, well, through messages and stuff. I haven't ever talked to him like how me and you were talking. Right. I've never talked to Uzi in messages or like actually. You know, I've talked to people around him. I've talked. It's a little odd, but like, I know he keeps up. And then there's certain times that I feel like he's sending messages because he'll like put something of mine's up, and then shit, I could tell he's in tune. But we've never had that conversation. Like, how do you take that? Because like, it's hard to judge a relationship when a motherfucker is kind of being distant and like mysterious. Yo, you're normal. Yo, Yachty, the crazy thing that might hurt you, you're fucking normal.
I know.
You're too normal.
I know, bro. I'm too much like the next nigga.
You're too normal, bro. Like,
I know, bro. It's so funny you say that, bro. They just, bro. Carti and Uzi they different, bro. They're them. They are different. They're different, bro.
Is it by design, or that's just how? Because honestly, yo,
them, bro. They just different, bro.
I've known for a fact.
I don't know nobody like them, bro. Them the only two niggas that they kind. They're different, bro. They cool though. Like, they cool. Like, if you know them, if they know you, they cool. Like, they cool people. They just them. You know what I'm saying? They really like Carti's especially. This internet shit it's some shit that he is detached from. Like, he's in tune, but that nigga don't let nothing get out.
I've spoken to Carti like through DMs and messages, and like, you know what, one thing I did take from him and like what he was saying to me, I won't say what he was saying just for the chat at least, but he understands that in the lane that he has helped further, and I think this is of you too, he understands he's an OG. That was very clear in what he said to me. You know, he was trying to help other people within that lane.
Everybody want to sound like him.
Do you feel like
it's so hard for him to not think he would? I fight Carti. He say some shit. He wasn't. He know, but he knows everyone want to be like him though. He may not never say it or ever. Damn, this piece of nasty as fuck. He might have never speak out.
What you eating, nigga? Little Caesars? The fuck?
It's Papa John's, but I guess the pepper, like, you know how they put a little pepper in the corn? I guess the pepper touched it. I could taste the pepper. That shit's whack.
Nigga, I ain't gonna lie. My chat been spamming that you've been eating the driest piece of all time. I just ain't say it to you because I want to bring it.
I put that bitch in the microwave. That bitch.
I think I lost connection. I lose connection, bro. Yachty! Yeah, I don't know.
Your phone died, nigga?
I don't know what happened, nigga. I just got knocked off. I don't know what happened. Anyway, nigga, you gonna say some shit. Or if you forgot.
What was I talking about?
I was telling you about that dry ass piece in number one. But number two, I was talking about like OGs and shit like that. You were talking about like, yo, Carti and like people sounding like him. Like, bro, like all of y'all, like, hey, don't respond to this because I'm not trying to get you. I don't want your blogs. You know, while we were listening to the album, I seen somebody comment. They were like, yo, like, you're doing the flow that I've heard on a lot of, like, especially some songs 1 and 2. You know, people said, yo, this shit sound like the baby. Don't say nothing. Don't finish it. And I was like, y'all was killing. Y'all saying this thing was offbeat, this, that, and third when he was doing it. But then you hear it later on, and now it's like, it sounds better, right? Whatever. Again, back to Carti. Back to the question. Do you think Carti, even yourself, are a little bit OGs for like sounds that people like.
I feel like I know for a damn fact. And this ain't no dick ride. I just on God, bro. Niggas put a whole sound on the map, bro. Between me, Uzi, and Carti, bro, we started a whole generation, bro. Niggas wasn't chromey auto-tuning on beats. Niggas wasn't using the type of beats. Bro, all niggas do is use these type of beats that me and my boy Perry started back in the day. Me and Earl, like these melodic beats. Niggas wasn't doing that. Man, niggas was not rapping on these beats that these beats Uzi get on now. Like, this wasn't a thing. Now, Carti flow is just has adapted into humanity.
Nah. I see niggas trying to take the baby voice though. He got the baby voice shit locked, and I see niggas trying to take the baby voice. So like,
no, that's what I'm saying. But even his flow before that, his flow. Leak Carti. I'm talking about leak Carti. Carti that never even really dropped. Like, which before he swapped it up, niggas was biting that. Niggas just love biting. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. But me specifically, I don't be getting enough credit, bro. I don't give a fuck what nobody say, bro. Niggas was not on this way of life before we had came into this game, bro. Before I came into the game.
Why is that?
So hated on.
No, why is that? Let's at least talk about the why. So why do you think? Because I feel like, you know, I mean, I think Carti more than you though. I guess that's why I'm asking this question. I think there was a time that like a lot of, you know, Carti has an audience, cool. Carti has his fan base. You have a fan base, but then everybody else was kind of like, all right, cool, that's them doing that. I think as the game has changed a bit, people have given Carti more props because they see that his flow is so influential. Yeah. But I don't know if they've given it to you. I don't think they look at you and be like, yo, I ain't gonna lie, if y'all didn't do it like that, we wouldn't have this. I don't think that happens. You get me? And I'm wondering, like, do you notice that? Do you care about it, or you're like, yo, fuck it, you'll just never...
Nigga, I don't get no credit for nothing.
Does it bother you to point it out, or you just look at it and be like, yo, if you know, you know, if you don't, fuck it. But like,
I don't know. I wouldn't lie saying it don't bother me. It's a topic. It's a twist. I mean, I'm stuck in the middle between not giving a fuck and being all the way upset. You know what I'm saying? Just because. Come on, bro. Niggas ain't gonna. But it just made me work harder for real, bro. Like, if everybody was on my dick, bro, it was dick sucking, I'd probably be the laziest nigga in the world. I probably would never drop. See what I'm saying? So niggas be hating and telling me I fell off and that I can't rap. That shit fuels me, bro. That shit that made me like, oh, alright, bet. Alright, yeah, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? Like,
wait.
That.
No, hold on. I gotta ask you, like, on some real shit though. Like, how could it fuel you? Yachty, everybody we named, all these new rappers, and I can say their name. Again, I'm saying it. You're not saying it. You got more money than Uzi and Carti. That's a fact. Why would you work harder if niggas is down you a little bit more? You drop
because
more.
My money, but this the thing, money, bro.
If money's what hip hop is based on, where people are bragging about it, you got more money than them niggas.
Yeah,
what are we talking about?
That's the thing, though. First off, it was never a competition for me because we came in that bitch together. We was close at like 2016. We was homies. You know what I'm saying? That first one live, we was all on stage together. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't no, we cool. It's all cordial and shit. But what I'm saying is, like, I just felt like, you know, I steered down a different direction with my music. You know, as I progressed in the game, you know, I started going down a real like positive, trying to be this. I wanted to be a role model. I still want to be a role model. I don't get it twisted, but it's like I stirred away from a lot of things that people are influenced by, which is negative influences, whether it's like talking about drugs or guns or I don't know, whatever the case may be, you know what I'm saying? And I went down a different path trying to do me, you know what I'm saying, which made a lot of people, the general masses who listen to or go that way, you know, start downplaying me, you know what I'm saying? Plus I was dumb young, bro. I was young as fuck. But see, bro, now I'm about to fuck everything up, bro. Make niggas give me my credit, bro. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of niggas know, though, bro. Like, a lot of these young rap niggas know, bro. Like, a lot of niggas took a lot of flows that I started, bro. And my sounds and a lot of, man.
Have you, one of the dope things, and again,
I want to make it completely clear, but I ain't never tried to compete. It was never Yachty versus Uzi. That was never a thing. Even back in 2016, I ain't never want to compete with Uzi, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I never wanted to compete with Carti, ever. I love these niggas, bro. Like, Carti especially, he know.
Has those relationships gotten better? Because I remember, you know, we had our talks about whatever, you and Uzi. Has anything changed? Because I do feel like, yo, bro, whenever this era switches again, there's always going to be a switch. Whatever this is defined by is going to be defined by what you did, Uzi did, Carti did, the like of those people. And, you know, I wonder with you, as, you know, of course, you know, again, you're living the actual experience. Do these relationships get repaired later on, or it's like, yo?
It's interesting. I mean, it's up and down, you know, like for a long time, me and Uzi didn't speak. You know what I'm saying? Like, for a long time, me and Uzi was not speaking for you. You know, we had like hour-long conversation. Well, actually, I did, because I went to the birthday.
Yo, I think you're covering the mic. I can't hear you, bro. I ain't heard you.
Oh, my bad.
Okay.
We cool. You know, like, we don't talk on the, you know, we ain't talking every day.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Me and Carti, it's hard to explain. You know what I'm saying? It's real hard to explain.
Nah.
It's real hard to explain. But I love them niggas, though, man. I support them, and I support everything niggas do. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a supportive ass nigga, though, bro. That's me. That's different than niggas. You know what I'm saying? I be supporting niggas openly. I openly support niggas' music. You know what I'm saying? Like,
hey. And honestly, that's why I want to keep it for the most part. Yeah, you're always supportive of whoever, despite whatever they might say about you. That's why I don't want to, like, whatever it's Kodak Black, whatever it's Uzi, you're always, like, mad positive. Hey, I do want to ask you, because I want to get in a little bit of bullshit. I ain't going to lie to you. I'm going to tell you right now. So I'm giving you the no comment pass, right? The two, let me see what else. Well, three things, and one of them is not really hip hop related. I do think maybe you have some words about that. But the first two things is, hey, 6ix9ine coming home, he snitched, blah blah blah, whatever. Do you feel any type of way about it? Like, do you look at that and be like, that's something that even enters your ecosphere? Or you're like, yo, I just don't even care. That's not around me.
I look at this shit. This shit is entertainment, bro. And this shit is not. Like, this shit is not real, bro. Like, this shit is. Like, fans will never get that, but this shit is fucking a job. It's entertainment. It's like fucking theater. Like,
you think it's wrestling a little bit? Like, yo.
It's exactly what it is, bro. Some niggas try to make it UFC, but man, this shit is wrestling. This shit is WWE. You got certain niggas like to be Brock Lesnar from UFC to WWE. Like, some niggas want to go for real, but this shit is, man, get your money, bro. Like, I'm a nigga about money, bro. But I'm also a nigga who will never try to be something. I'm never gonna try to be something I'm not. You know what I'm saying? But, bro, I don't knock nobody trying to feed their family, bro, and get, you know what I'm saying? Like, and get money. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, bro. I don't know. I don't really got much to do with it, bro. But see, I ain't grow up with a background of like.
I get it.
The streets.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I get it, and also I want to even save you from even put you on the spot because I fuck with you. I don't even want you to even say. And I get everything you say.
Yeah.
You grew up from a certain background, like you understand what the industry is. You're not fucking saying nothing that's either polarizing of either fucking or I love it, bro. Like, you're watching this shit as entertainment. I fuck with that. Hey, real quick, 2 things, and the last thing I really want to get to, and we're going to chop it off of this shit, but, you know what I mean, I want to get back to listen to your album. By the way, your album's out. By the way, if you guys don't know, Lil Bo 3 is out. That's what we vibing to, and maybe we even hit you back after we're done, and then, you know what I mean, like, you know, if we're even lucky enough to see if we can get some fans connected with you, this is all hopeful. But anyway,
I'm up.
Real quick, what I was gonna say, yo, have you seen like them niggas is like boxing, like rappers is boxing? I never thought I would ever see that.
That's different.
Like, I've never thought I would ever see
meeting up and punching.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. Hey, my thing on that is that, bro, I hope that people realize that, like, yo, this is just a different way to solve issues. Because, like, you know, as we go into hip hop, a lot of people, there's a lot of rappers with a lot of money and wealth, and sometimes people take things so serious that the only way to solve an issue is if someone dies. And you know, that's such a bad message to send. And again, I don't really give a fuck who wins, whatever. But I do like the fact that niggas is talking about gloves. I like it. I like it.
It's punching. I'm not a fighter. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I ain't fighting nobody, bro. You know what I'm saying? I ain't no fighter.
You don't got no issue with nobody anyway right now, though, right?
Yeah, of course not. But that's just not. I ain't on that. But I think it's crazy. Niggas is really punching.
I never thought I would see that, but yo, it's quarantine. Oh, I guess the 2 questions. So these are my last 2 questions. Then we going back to listen to your album, all right? And then we'll call you back. One is like, first, like, the quarantine shit. Like, what have you been doing during quarantine that you would never do? And the second of all, well, let me just ask that. Then I'll get to the last one.
I never do. I ain't doing shit I don't never do. This quarantine, though, it's nothing but the album. Every day was that album. Every day, all day to early morning was that album. Like, and if it wasn't that album, I was playing a fucking video game. If I wasn't playing a fucking video game, I was at my mama's house. I spent the most time at my mom's house. And I haven't been
really
spent this much. Yeah, I've been chilling with my mom. I ain't spent this much time at my mom's house since I was in high school.
Wait. No. So I gotta ask you this because this really, you know. So I saw my mom briefly. She had almost a hazmat suit on. She gave me oxtail and jerky. You know, I'm Jamaican, so she gave me food, and she was like, "Go!" But here's the thing: like, me and my brothers, because she has all sons, so me and my 2 brothers, we came to the agreement. This fucking like virus is hurting people who are elderly. I told my mom, "Don't go to work. I'm gonna give you this amount. I'm gonna give you this amount per month. I'll pay all your bills, but also." Because I move around a little bit more, and I know you move around a lot bit more.
Right.
Are you a little scared when you go around your mom? Because I know you don't want your mom, like, again, you could probably survive this shit, Yachty. Your mom, she's a little bit older. You want to be very careful. Like, how do you deal with that?
I've been out. I ain't been partying, but I've been outside.
Mm-hmm.
I can't stay inside, bro. I'd be driving. I was literally in my car just driving around the city. How bored I was, bro. You know what I'm saying? My mama was in the house, but I definitely still popping up. Like, pray I didn't get her sick, but I was still popping up.
Hey, I'm praying for everybody who has someone or a loved one or even themselves affected by it, especially for everyone who's elderly. Pray for all the moms, pray for all the grandmas, the aunties, the uncles, the fathers, the grandfathers, everybody like that. I do want to ask you the last question before we get back to your album. Yachty, it's crazy right now, bro. Minneapolis is crazy, bro. And, I said this on my last stream. I said, I'm thinking about even having a podcast because sometimes I need to address things, and my audience is young, but the because of how serious this is, y'all might not get it. It's not about jokes and it's about memes. It's serious. So I take the fact that I have a platform very seriously. I know you have a platform. I know you know what your audience is, but I know you know that you do have a platform in general. When you're seeing and I don't know if you've seen the video with George Floyd and how a cop just had his.
I haven't actually seen that video. But
I hope you don't.
Aware what
I hope you don't. It had me in a rage. I'm gonna be honest with you. I've seen a lot of these type of videos.
Yeah.
I've never been enraged, but when I watched that video, I felt like it could have been me because he wasn't doing anything. He wasn't doing anything. Sometimes even though we're black, we look at it and be like, "Yo, nigga, you under arrest. You shouldn't be swinging." He's not doing that, bro. He's he's on his back, handcuffed. There's nothing he could do. And they literally kill him. And then you start to feel like the only reason that's not you is because of time, space, and being in that moment. So how do you feel about that? Of course, everything is crazy, but what do you feel about this moment that we're about to go into and we're kind of living now? That's separate from this quarantine shit.
Yeah. Bro, it's so weird and crazy, bro, because it's like this shit, a lot of this shit, like that situation right there, like you just said, this shit ain't for no reason. It's just literally niggas, someone's like cops bored. You know what I'm saying? And niggas still ain't get charged with Nathan. So bro, it don't even make it, bro, it doesn't make any sense. But I'll tell you one thing though, I ain't upset at no rioting. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying go out there and do it, but I'm not opposed to it, bro. Because bro, niggas got some right to be upset, bro. And niggas ain't get no answer. Ain't no answer. Ain't nobody ain't no issue statement. Ain't nothing came out. The cop niggas ain't say nothing about it. It's just what? It's just nigga dead, fired. What? Come on, man.
Nah, yo, Yachty, I'm so with you on that. Just because, as I see that, and it's like, yo, what are we doing? What are we doing here? You know what I mean? Again, with the looting shit, I'm not the nigga who's saying, oh, go do it. But here's the thing. I think it's very important for people to know that if you strip people of the systems that's supposed to protect them, you also strip them of everything possible. This is the only reaction they're going to get. And while you might think, oh, well, this guy's just doing it as a bad person, you have to realize the time we're in. Again, for people like me and people like you, we're black. We share the black experience. And by the way, I have a lot of audience that's, they're not African American. They're not black, or they might be other. You feel me? And I love them. And I know you love your audience. But, I try to shine a little bit light on that as, I'm glad we got your album to King It for the night that, we could, distract ourselves for a little bit because we do need some entertainment because this time is so stressful. But there's definitely serious things going on in the world. I'm gonna leave it with the final thought of whatever, and then we going back to listen to your album. So whatever you want to say you're not even talking to me. You're talking to everybody else. You answered every question, my nigga.
Man, just fuck with that shit and peep them goddamn bars, man. Because I rap better than your favorite rapper. That's it.
Hey, I'm gonna bring you on every day show because we gotta talk about that. Because
man, we got to.
I got 5 songs of yours that slept on. 5 songs.
Hey man, West Side snapping. I'm snapping on West Side. Hey, and I'm gonna just say this before I get out here.
Yeah.
Anybody want to test my bars, man? Leak song me and JID Van Gogh. Just go see. Just go on YouTube, Van Gogh, me and JID. Just see how, man. niggas really can't, bro. Really rap, bro.
Nah, I fuck with it. Yo, listen, Yachty. I know because I see the effort. I think because of the name Lil Yachty, people don't give the credit. But that's why sometimes you got to be like, yo, you got to challenge niggas to be like, all right, cool, let's actually talk songs. Because when there's a lot of times people who are ignorant, they make up their opinion without ever looking into facts.
That's most, especially hip hop fans.
100%. Hey, sometimes you ever argue hip hop with a motherfucker and he got such a strong opinion, and you ask him to name a song or a couple bars and he can't name it, bro? He's arguing off of prejudice. He's not arguing off of facts. That's very different.
Them niggas be bitches.
That's fact.
Fuck them. But hey, man, dive back into that shit, man. Go
Yo,
to that shit.
Yachty, we're about to bump Love Jones right now. Thank you for calling. We're gonna hit you back if you're around. Shit, maybe we could orchestrate you talking to some fans. But I'm just glad you came on here. You the realest nigga. Dirk did it too. But your album's out. You could be anywhere in the world. I know it's quarantine still, but still, you felt it was important to talk to the people who actually checking out your shit. I respect you 100%. All right.
It's love. Holla at me.
All right, my man. Yo, text me. You already know the vibes, all right?
All right, brother.
All right, my nigga. All right, chat.